Right, we've got another dragon. This one's Blacksting. It's a large dragon, big bit of scenery. Let's get him open. Big wing. Another big wing. Bit of body. Big bit of scenery. Arms, leg and head. Well, that seems fairly simple to stick together, so zoom in on that. Let's get that put together.
If you can achieve that, then the hard part's out of the way. Next up, you got to decide what you want to do. The role that you play is entirely up to you.
Now I've had to back out quite far on this because not only is Blacksting quite high, she or he is also quite wide. So for you to be able to see him in entirety, I've had to come back quite far, but we will I'll look at him closer up. But just so you can see him from all angles, I've come back. But let's have a look. This is a great looking figure on a great bit of distressed scenery. It's a very nice battle top or some sort of ruined building. Now just moving around, spinning around so you can have a look. There we are from the front. It's got a great detail on the scaling here. Nice tail. And from the side here you can see he's got a great sort of arch, a sweeping effect to him. Fantastic. Coming in from the side you can see the detail on the ruins here is pretty good. Coming into his back you can see, look at that, there's some great arching on his wings here. Fantastic. And it's a great angle. It's on the side looking like he's swooping down, or actually, looking quite menacing, making himself look big. Bring him right round. Now they've attached this, well, I'm going to say dragon, but I think a dragon has 4 legs and the wyvern has 2 legs and his front legs attached to his wings. So I don't think this is a dragon, it's a wyvern, but what's the difference? Who cares? But it's a lovely looking wyvern, dragon, and they've attached it in a very interesting way. I don't know if you can see here, but maybe I'll click closer when we zoom up. It's attached to the side of the rune and not the front. It's the little back right leg here is just attached to the corner, but the main attachment point here is on the side and taking some weight on his tail, which is a great way to do it. It kind of gives him a more of a sort of a more menacing, perched look, ready to pounce. But yeah, this is the wyvern. Fantastic. Well, let's have a close up look at this now. Right, let's have a closer look at Blacksting. Now, I've not attached him to the wall completely, or because I'm a sucker for a free bit of scenery. So let's have a look at the. Just put that down. Let's have a look at the base, his base, the scenery first. Now, like I said, I've not attached him because if I can get a free bit of scenery, that's brilliant. You can put that into your scene, into your game. Then all of a sudden, then bring the dragon in to perch on top. It adds a little bit of a different element to the game. But it's a nice bit of scenery, distressed. It feels very solid. Doesn't feel flimsy or light. It's got a nice bit of detailing on the bottom, stones, and a flat top here, which is useful. Now this is where he attaches his main attachment point to the side here. There's a smaller one you can see just here and another one down here. Now these are the main 2 weight bearing attachments, and that's just, I guess, to keep him still and keep him in place. But that's an interesting way to attach him, and it gives him an extra sort of perching, pouncing element to his sort of stance. So that's the base, nice base. Let's get to the main deal, the dragon or the wyvern. Here he comes. There we go. Here's his head. Let's see if we can get a closer look at that. There we go. There's his head. Great open mouth roar pose. As you can see, there's some nice spiking all the way down the side here around his mouth that continues up his back and through his side here. Great legs, great claws here as well. Again in that sort of attacking pose. Let's move around to his tail. See the 2 attachment points here on his tail. That's a nice forked or double spiked tail. Flipping around to his left hand side. Again, let's get a closer zoom on that, or tighter, more focused look. Again, there are some really nice spiking around sort of his jowls under his throat. on his back legs. I want to have a better look at these wings because I want to show you something here. Now, if you can see, I don't know how well it shows up, or if it shows up. Let's try and get some light on it. There we go. You can see here there's like a latticing effect on the tendons or the wing that runs all the way through these wings. You can see that? Now that's really nice because it doesn't look as though it's on top of the wing, it looks like it's inside the wing, and that gives it a great extra detail. It has tension, it puts motion into the piece. And the same here, you can see the muscle joints and the stretched kind of wing tendons here, which gives it that kind of extra sense of like power and like attack, which is really nice. Just switch around to his left wing. Let's get a sharper look at this. There we go. And as you can see there, it's the same on this side. Great little touch there to the wing. They're not just flat, they're not just plain. Brilliant. Let's have a look down his back. There we go. And the ridges go all the way through to his tail. Or her tail. There we go. There's the wyvern, or dragon. Let's reattach to show you just how easily, hopefully how easily it goes in. There we go. And let me just grab a little figure and I'll show you how it can rest on the top here. Give us a sec. Here we are. I've got just a generic knight. As you can see here, you can sit nicely onto the scenery. Now, as an afterthought, I thought to myself, now this would work really well with the baby wyvern from the, I think it was in the core set. But that's great. Look, you can have the little wyvern down here being defended by its mother. And again, you can use these two in combination in the game, which is a nice little touch. Brilliant. Okay, that was Blacksting Wyvern / Dragon. If you liked it, hit like. If you want to see some more videos, I've got about 35 videos now in my collection. So go in, have a look. There's lots of Bones for Kickstarter stuff in there. There's things about painting, paint racks. So please check those out. If you want to be alerted from the next videos come up, I'll be doing some the expansion pack. So we've got Dreadmere and the Underdark to look at. So if you want to see those, please hit like, hit subscribe and hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next video.